Alright, so this is going to be a video about the recent Bitcoin price drop. It dropped from around 6,400 to about 6,000 almost. It almost hit there, but then it started going back up. Currently it's at 6,100, and everyone thought it was going to bottom out like right about here, and then they're all surprised about what's happening over here. So I'm going to be covering why I think it actually is going to go down even farther with Ichimoku and Gann graphing and angles. So first of all, we have the Kumo cloud, and the Kumo cloud is still very red and very wide. It does not look like it's going to be slowing down anytime soon. And as you can see up here, it was still green. It looks like it's just getting into its red period, and it's going to be doing that for a while. Next is the Tenkan-sen and the Kijun-sen. So the Kijun-sen is still above the Tenkan-sen, which shows that it's like still going down, and it looks like this is why everyone thought it was about to switch. It was so close to being able to do a twist right there, but then it stopped and got even wider. So it looks like there's gonna be another sign of just going down even more. And last is the Chiku span right over here. And over here, you could see it was above the normal line, but then right around July 26th, it's been continuing to just go farther and farther below, which is yet another sign of more downhill trends. So it's probably, from what I predicted, I have a Gann fan. I will enable the Gann fan really fast. Okay, so with the Gann fan, you see that before it was following the trend of about this ratio right here, which is the 4 to 1. Yeah, 4 to 1. Very close to this line. It dropped down, looked like it was about to go to the 3 to 1, but continued to go about the 4 to 1. But then over here, we see that it actually dropped and continued to stay at the 3 to 1 ratio, which shows that it could actually go down to about here, which is where I predicted, and then head back up if the Kumo cloud and other signs show that it's going to twist. But the other like extreme option is that it continues going down to here, and then it will actually rebound. And then the last option, I've not actually put a thing down or a date and range ratio yet, so I'll do that really fast. And the last like most extreme option is it actually drops to around 4,300 at around August 23rd to about 25th, and that's if it continues to follow the trend of going on the 3 to 1 ratio all the way down. And I actually tried going to the lowest posted point and doing another Gann fan, but it actually wouldn't even reach to this point, which shows how far down it is actually out and how much of a downtrend we're in right now. So it actually could go to one of these three. So it can go to around 5,700 on around August 14th. It could go to around 4,700 on August 12th, or the most extreme option is 4,300 on August 23rd to 24th. And that's where we are right now. You can't see very much uh, until we keep on carrying along, or until we see a more of a trend toward one of these boxes, or like we see this cross or the Tekinson flip or the Kumo cloud twist or something like that. That would give us a good sign that it's about to flip. And lastly, if you look at the Stoch index, you actually see that it's just about to peak and come back down. So even with this huge drop, it just says that it's peaking, which shows that there's going to be another drop. And that's what is making it look like there's going to be a far more downtrend, is that it could technically, if you look at the pattern, it takes about so August 7th to August 10th, so about 3 days from peak to peak. So in between there is about the time it takes to go down and start going back up if it does go to this square. So if you start at the 10th, it should take around the 13th, which is about right here midday, which is why I got this, which is where it should be able to start going down and start going back up if it does start right here. But you have no idea. It could go down to here and then start peaking back up, which is about 3 days again, which is what I said. And this is like a more extreme option that like it carries on, does whatever until it gets to here, and then ends up going back up, because right now we have no idea where the Kumo cloud's going to be going.